Hey friends, it's Linz. I just noticed that I haven't done a flip through of my Project Life album since January, so I thought it was time to get you guys caught up. I hope you guys are doing well. You're going to be seeing some more videos of me here, so I hope you don't get sick of me. Bear with me here. So I left off the end of January, early February. In fact, the last page I did was this one. So this is just documenting our Valentine's Day. I won't go into too many details. I know this video is going to be long, so hopefully I have enough storage on my phone, but this is what my husband got me for Valentine's Day. As some of you may know, he's from Ivory Coast, West Africa. Sometimes his English isn't great, so I love this tag. It says, "I love you real much." I had to keep that. I thought that was hilarious. So into February, yep, my husband got our son some LeBron 13s for Valentine's Day, which is a big deal to my son. He's a shoe junkie. This is just documenting the gifts we all got each other. We went grocery shopping, just normal stuff. I like to add, receipts, just journal about everything that happens on our day-to-day. This is when Big Ange from the Mob Wives passed away. I was so heartbroken. I loved her. I don't know if anyone watches that show or used to. And then a girls' night out to celebrate my best friend's birthday. So more of that night out, and then we downloaded Face Swap, and it was funny. It was just hilarious how there's me and my son face swapping. I got new storage bins for my my IKEA shelves. Just normal day-to-day stuff. I like to use as much journaling as I can. My dad here took us out for dinner. We had a snow day. Lots and lots of journaling. Here's my husband and I. He rarely smiles, so this was I love this picture of us. It was a good one. More face swap shenanigans. That's so funny. Just getting my hair cut, cleaned up. There's visiting my dad, and there's the babies snuggling up. Lots of school stuff in here. We went out to eat. My mother-in-law came back from a vacation, so this is us. We went out for dinner. That's my mother-in-law, my dad, myself, and Mikey. Mikey making a goofy face. Dinner with some old co-workers. Here's me at a doctor's appointment. Puppy butt in the face. One of my coworkers asked me to write out a tag for her. I don't know if I can zoom in, but she loved my handwriting so much that she wanted me to write out a tag, and she sewed it on a baby blanket, so that was really touching. A gift from a coworker. I got to have lunch with some of my old coworkers, so this is them. Working on a school project. St. Patrick's Day. Mikey just had to have the Shamrock Shake, and he absolutely hated it. I told him he would. He didn't believe me. He hated it. He hates mint. This is a baby shower diaper cake that I made out of diapers, so I wanted to document that. My mother-in-law woke up with her shoulder hurting, so I went out and got this for her. This is a canvas that I did with my Delusion sprays. And just kind of doodling. I thought it came out really cool. That's actually up in my craft room right now. Here's a sunrise that I took a photo of when I was dropping Mikey off at school. So here's Easter. This is my cousin and her little baby. So cute. We got to visit them. There's me and my dad doing a face swap. That's creepy. That's really creepy. And that's Mikey and my cousin doing a face swap. And then here's Easter. Easter was when I was not feeling good. That's when I had to have the endoscopy. I swear I already talked about this, but maybe I didn't. But I got a sinus infection. They admitted me. I had my endoscopy. Yep, there's me in the hospital. My dad waiting for me to be discharged. Just random stuff. And then here comes April, my birthday month. I got my free birthday drink from Big B. Let's see. We celebrated Mikey's best friend's birthday. We went to Zap Zone. That was really fun. I was obsessed with eating asparagus. It's funny how I go through these stages, but I like to document it. I like to look back on it, That's my free birthday drink. Snowing in April. We live in Michigan, so it's not too much of a surprise. And here's my silly boy. He likes that sparkling grape juice, so I'll buy that for him, and he has to drink it in a martini glass. He's hilarious. Silly boy. It was my husband's birthday. There's my daddy came over for burgers on the grill. We tried out a new restaurant in downtown Plymouth. It was delicious. Then we got ice cream. And then here's my actual husband's birthday. Here's the Pumas that I got him. And then Prince passed away. And I wanted to make sure to document that because that really broke my heart. Some family came over to pray before my mother-in-law went back home. Stewie, here's us dropping her off at the airport, saying goodbye. Just some journaling. I went to my local scrapbook store. My husband gave me $50 to spend on whatever I wanted, so that's everything I got, and I saved the card. It's my favorite store. And then Administrative Professionals Day, our bosses gave us these little plaques. They're actually pretty big, but it was perfect for me. And then for my birthday, they celebrated by decorating my cubicle, which is fun. I had dinner with some more old coworkers. And then this is me and my son at the dinner. I keep in touch with all my old coworkers. You know, you build that bond and you don't want to lose it, even if you don't work together. So the day of my birthday, I met my dad for breakfast. My husband sent me this picture because he knows we share a love for Tupac, which I don't care. I'm 35. I'll love him till I'm 80. I don't care. More birthday shenanigans, a gift card from my dad. We went out to dinner with all my friends, and then I got my tattoo. My best friend's husband owns his own shop here in Westland, Michigan, so he hooked me up. I finally got my rainbow heart tattoo. I drew it out, I selected it, and he just did it. So here's the journaling about it, here's me getting it, and here's the finished product. It looks rough there, but you'll see here it looks crooked because I can't hold my wrist the right way, but I love it. I get so many compliments on it. I just added this here. It's all the cards from my dad, my husband, my friends, everybody. I saved these in here. It's just a little, this came in my snap binder, and I just sealed it with washi tape. And my sister got a tattoo at the same time. That's hers. That's all of us hanging out, and I had a great birthday. Each year seems to get better. And this was an ER trip with my dad. I did lots of journaling in here about that too. More gifts. This was for Mother's Day, I think. So, yeah, I had to take my dad to get an MRI. We stopped at my scrapbook store, and he actually went in with me. It was so funny. He was the only man in that whole store, but he loved it. He was so impressed by all the stuff. My obsession at the time was that 70s show. I've watched it 3 times now. I actually got paid to doodle on my friend at work's drumsticks. It was amazing. I just doodled little hearts with vines on it and colored them in. And I can't zoom in too much, but she paid me. She gave me lunch and a gift card, so that was awesome. And then it was my cousin's baby's first birthday party. She had it at a park. It was on May 15th. And I'm telling you, I'm not kidding, it was like 35 degrees. So in Michigan, you never know the weather. You honestly can't plan for it. We had no idea it was going to be this awful. That poor baby froze to death. We were all in winter coats with hot cocoa, coffee. It was bad. I felt so awful. But he got lots of presents, and he was so cute. And then this is Mikey just getting a haircut. This is one of my oldest friends. She works for a haircut company around here, and she's like the area coach, so we get to see her every so often. And then my hubby just grilling. You guys are probably bored. I'm sorry. I just love to show off. Like, my style just keeps changing. One thing that stays is the journaling. I'll never change that. This is like my diary. So this is my uncle's house. We went swimming at his pool. That's his doggy. Lots of swimming. And then it was my dad's birthday. So he came over for burgers on the grill. Oh, this one's funny. There was a huge spider hanging there, and we could not go up the stairs. I made Mikey kill it, so he was scared too. He was spraying it with our cleaner. It was hilarious. I had to document it. Here's Memorial Day. We went swimming at my uncle's again. This is documenting the candle that my husband bought me. It's my favorite, the Georgia Peach. Then we went to my friend Faith's house, my best friend's house. Her daughters put on a show for us. This is Celebrating June. Mikey and I went out for breakfast. This is him helping me clean the house. We got breakfast on the way to school. And then if anyone is local to Detroit, they know that the Red Wings are huge, and they know that Gordie Howe is huge for the hockey world, and he passed away. That was so sad. So I wanted to document that. And then we found out that Mikey was going to the Canton High School. Had I stayed in Canton when I was his age, I would have gone there too, so I was excited. A drawing that he made in art class, which I love. And then this just documents the mass shooting in Orlando. That just broke my heart. I was so sad. So my dad went to the funeral procession at the Joe Louis Arena for Gordie Howe, and he picked me up this, what do you call it? A pamphlet, but I forget what you call it, but I wanted to make sure I kept that good. So, and then this documents his last week of 6th grade, so goodbye 6th. He was so happy. He couldn't wait to sleep in and, you know, not be in school anymore. So, and then we went to the local carnival, the Canton Fest. This is us riding rides. My uncle's new car that he takes around to car shows. It's so cool. We met some friends up there. Lots of rides. I did my journaling right on the picture here. And then it was Father's Day. These are the flowers I got my dad. I got him a beautiful card. Mikey had his 11-year checkup, which really he was late. He's almost 12 at that point. This was the 4th of July parade that we went to in Plymouth, Michigan, so I saved the program, that's it. And then we had dinner with my brother and his wife. I haven't seen him in years, so that was huge. Just some doodles, and this is my husband at work, my cousin's little boy again, and the 4th of July shenanigans. And then we went to my uncle's again for the 4th of July. My dad was in the emergency room again. As you can see, I was not happy. This is documenting a new radio station that we have now. It's like all the old school jams from when I was in high school. I love it. And then I made some cupcakes for my team. I got a raise at work. Let's see, grilling, playing Pokemon Go with Mikey. We spent a whole day like just driving around the city playing. We took Bella to the park to play Pokemon and took this cool picture of us. Just a little selfie. And then I was watching Shameless. I'm in love with that show. I can't wait for the new season. That's the paper bag album that I made and I did a video on. If you want to see it, check it out on my videos there. We booked our hotel for our trip to New York. That was huge. And then I put my resignation in at my current job. I got a new job offer at my old job, so I hope that makes sense. This is me giving Bella girl a bath. I printed this off I forget where I got this from, but it was hilarious. Hug Life. Oh, it was on a t-shirt at Walmart, and I loved it. So once I put my notice in at work, one of my coworkers that I'm really close with started, you know, giving me gifts. I think she was trying to keep me there. But she gave me this really pretty pen. I'm going to cherish it forever. And then this was a storm, big storm that hit. This was me getting my physical before I could start my new job. And then here's my cousin's graduation party. I love the way this turned out. I used the thickers on here. This is her senior picture. This is us with her at the party, me and my cousins. And then this is her senior picture. I just added it to a 3x4 Project Life card and outlined it in black Sharpie and then white pen and added a flower. And I think it's so beautiful. She's such a pretty girl. And then this is documenting how my dog got fleas. We had to take her to the vet. It was awful. My last day at work, we got some pictures. They threw me a big breakfast, a going away breakfast. I cried. That's my friend Julie. They made me cupcakes, watermelon cupcakes. They were so good. And then the next day I started at my new job. So this is me starting my new job. I worked there 5 years ago and went to this other company, and now I've come back. So, and then this is me ordering the tickets to the Empire State Building for our New York trip. I got to see some old friends. This flips up, and I did the journaling. I just wanted to add that in there. So they live about an hour away, so it was so nice to see them. Mikey got to pick fresh berries. We did s'mores. That's visiting my dad, and then it was Mikey's 12th birthday. I document how he wanted breakfast in the morning before I went to work. I haven't finished this one yet, but this is showing him at I think he was 8 months here, and that's him now. So I did a side-by-side comparison, my sweet boy. And then we went shopping for his birthday, got him some new clothes. This is my good friend Beth. We hung out with her. She gave him his birthday presents, and then we took him and his friend to see Suicide Squad. That's his best friend. drinking coffee, of course. And then my husband got a new car finally, so I wrote all about that. We got to see my cousin again and her baby. And one of the doctors I work for gave me this Keurig to use because the coffee's so terrible at our hospital, so he gave me his Keurig. That was so sweet. And then Mikey just getting a haircut ready for school for 7th grade. This was his 7th grade pictures we took him to. Here's his new